What's up guys, Jay here, and welcome back to video number 6 of 15 this December. I'm moving around my room every couple of videos just so it doesn't get too repetitive. I hope that's okay. See, I'm really putting effort into this, but today I want to talk about why you should not compare yourself to others. Let's just jump right into it. Why shouldn't you compare yourself to others? Maybe, just maybe, because there's nobody else like you. So why should you even compare yourself to somebody else when you're unique like that? It's true, one thing that all unites us, that all makes us the same, is that we're all human in this experience, and we were all made from love. Love is our core. So that's the thing that makes us the same. But if you look at yourself and everybody else around you, do you see yourself twice? I mean, if you're a twin, yes, you definitely see somebody who's similar to you, but even twins have their differences, obviously. You could walk around town, look at everybody you see, and you wouldn't find yourself twice. You could line up the entire population of the world, which is over 7.5 billion people, and you would not see yourself again. Now, if that isn't special, I don't know what is. And even if you found somebody who looks exactly like you, who talks exactly like you, that person still wouldn't carry inside what you carry inside you. It is super easy in a world like this, and especially in our world ruled by social media, to fall into that thing, let's just call it a thing, or that mindset of comparing yourself to others. Because you see people all around you having all these things and living all these lives, and look at those people my age who got so much going on and so many things going for themselves. It can make you feel like a failure if you allow it to. But the thing is, it simply is not your time yet. That is it. I believe everybody has these dreams inside of them, not just because they magically appeared in your head one day, but because I feel and I believe that they were planted in your head for a reason. And everything that you're good at it for a reason. It's part of your purpose. Me, for example, I was always super good in English in school. I didn't have to learn for it at all. It just naturally came to me. And what do? What do I need the language for? The language that is English. I need it for my channel and for what I do, because I want to reach people with what I have to say worldwide. And English just happens to be the language that is pretty much spoken everywhere. I never wanted to limit myself to just Germany, Switzerland, and Austria, because if you didn't know, I'm German. So German is my first language. But when it comes to school, I was better in English than I was in German, which is, I don't know, shame on me for that one. And yes, there are so many people my age or even younger who have a way bigger following and reach much more people than I do with what they do. And I could sit here and compare myself to other video creators, because that's what I do, you know, I create videos online if you haven't noticed yet. But I don't, because I understand that I chose this road. This is what I do, you know? This is my type of content, and it takes as much time as it takes. You know, when you turn 18, you did that in 18 years. You can't do that in 15. And it's the same with you, you know? All of us have been planted when we got here, you know? And some just grew like this, and others, they need time. Doesn't mean that they weren't planted though. Doesn't mean that they're not growing. Everybody's got their own pace and their own way. And just because yours takes a little longer than somebody else's doesn't mean that it is less valuable. I don't know, there's like some saying that it's about love and relationships, but when you simply can't find somebody, or you've been single for a really long time, it's that God is just simply not done writing your story yet. And that's always something that I think we should keep in mind, not necessarily only when it comes to relationships, but with life in general. Great things, they take time. They take patience, practice, persistence, the 3 P's. I've talked about them before in another video. But that's really what it is all about. You know, you just gotta keep at it. Believe that you were planted. You know, my new tattoo, I got a lotus tattooed. I don't know if you were able to see that, but it's a reminder for me that the most beautiful things grow in the dark. And just because you can't see the flower yet doesn't mean that it's not there, that it's not growing. And you just gotta trust, you gotta believe that your time is gonna come to bloom, to shine, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful, and probably even more than you could have ever imagined. Because that's the thing, like, we don't have patience. We just see what others have. You know, all the other gardens and flowers that are blooming already, but everybody got their season. And it's simply not yours yet. Doesn't mean it's not coming. Believe that it's coming, because it's coming. Know that. That's definitely yes. I truly believe that with, like, this goes for everybody. People simply don't reach their goals and dreams, don't manifest them into reality, don't make those become a reality, because they run out of patience. They're just not patient enough, and they don't believe in themselves. I believe that if you believe in yourself and whatever it is that you want to accomplish 100%, and you keep at it until you win. You know, you say to yourself, it's not over until I win. You will win. And it doesn't matter how long it takes, you will win. I believe that. That's just how my life's been. With everything that I've been through and the goals and dreams I have in my head and what I've accomplished so far, I wouldn't have gotten here, or I wouldn't be doing what I'm currently doing if I didn't believe. Despite of what everybody else was saying. Despite of what everybody else was believing. Despite of everybody else's seasons and people who are already successful, or the people who will maybe never be successful just simply because they don't believe and they're not patient enough. So I'm just gonna finish the video with this. I've listened to quite a lot of motivational and inspirational, like, little compilations on Spotify, and they're super empowering. And there's one thing that always stuck with me. I don't know who said it, but it went something along the lines of, the most expensive place in the world isn't Dubai or whatever, it's a cemetery. Graveyards. That's the most expensive place in the world, because there you find dreams, thoughts, inventions that could have changed the world, but they never saw the daylight, simply because those people died one day when they were old and gray, and they never believed in themselves long enough or enough at all to make these a reality, even though it could have maybe changed the world. Like, maybe today we could have world peace, who knows. Don't lose yourself in thinking about what others are doing, because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. The only people who truly matter are the ones who stand behind you and support you with what it is that you want to do and that you want to accomplish in your life. Focus on those and ignore the rest, because the most important person in your life is you. And if you keep your focus on everybody else, on everybody else's success and happiness, you'll never create your own. Because those are the things that you don't find. You don't find happiness, you don't find success, you create it. So, create it. And no matter how long it takes, keep believing in yourself. because it will be your time. Your time is gonna come. It's guaranteed when you believe. So I hope that helps, as always. I hope that made you think about this. I hope that now you stop comparing yourself to others so much, because it doesn't matter. You carry something inside of you that is important to the world. And you, as you are gonna find, or I should rather say attract, because that's how it works, the people into your life who are meant to be there, those people who are for you. All it takes is time and patience. Alright, good. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. Maybe even share it with somebody who needs to hear it. And I'll see you in my next video.